Are you looking to buy a home? It's important to understand the buying process and the different professionals that will be guiding you through it. Aside from your realtor and lender, once you're under contract on your new home, you'll need to work with a title company, which plays an important role in closing the transaction. In this video, you'll learn the 5 critical functions a title company performs so that you don't wind up unprepared and stressed out if a title issue comes up. Make sure to stick around until the end for one of our favorite functions that title companies are responsible for. Once you are under contract on your new home, you'll have your first interaction with your title company when they contact you for your personal information. The first thing most people think is, who are these people and what exactly are they doing on my transaction? Great question. The main function of a title company is to ensure that you're taking ownership of a property that is free and clear of any defects.
So what does this mean and how do we ensure it? We start with a title search on the property. This is when we go through what we call the chain of title, which gives us the full history and ownership and liens associated with the property. For example, we will uncover that the current owner of the property does in fact have the right to sell it, but also that they have an outstanding mortgage on record that has to be paid off. Our job is to make sure we obtain the payoff to the mortgage and that it gets paid off at closing. Next, you might be thinking, what happens if there is a title issue? Does that mean I can't buy the property? Most of the time, that is not the case. The title issue might delay the closing though, depending on how complicated it is. The most common one we see in title searches is an undischarged mortgage. In fact, I just had one of these come up recently. We found in the title search that the prior owner to the current one had a mortgage on the property that was never discharged. When this happens, we work with the current owner to see if they have a title insurance policy to cover the issue. If not, we will work with the seller on helping them resolve it. Now that leads me to another important function your title company has, and that is issuing title insurance. Title insurance can protect you from unforeseen issues from previous owners. To name a few, this could be errors in public records, unknown liens, forgeries, and more. I always tell my buyers title insurance is a one-time fee that you pay to cover you as long as you own the property. It's a policy you hope you don't have to use, but if you do, you are thankful you have it because it can save you a lot of money and time. Moving on, once the title search is complete and we've prepared your title insurance policies, we make sure we have all final bills and payoffs on the property. That can consist of either current liens or things that can turn into liens if not paid at the time of closing. Examples of these are mortgage payoffs, property taxes, public water and sewer, and so on. Once we have those in hand, we will put together a breakdown of the figures you owe at closing and send it to you. Now onto the fun part of my job, the closing. Once you have your bank check in hand, you will head to one of our offices to sign all your paperwork with one of our closing agents. Once you are done having your paperwork notarized and all funds are in our hands, you own the property. Your title company will take care of recording necessary documents with the state and dispersing funds to appropriate parties while you focus on moving into your beautiful new home.
Now that you have a good handle on what a title company does in the process of buying a home, be sure to watch our next video, which dives deeper into the closing costs. In it, you'll learn the ins and outs of the breakdown of the cost to expect when closing on your home. Finally, if you have any further questions on what the closing process is like, reach out, we're here to help.